Instagram is in hot water for their very own mini little scandal here. They could face up to $500 billion in fines in a class action lawsuit alleging that it illegally harvested biometric data in the form of face scans. Now, when you sign up for this stuff, you do sign a terms of service. You're probably wondering, how do I get tagged? How do they know who's who? How do they generate these the names for people? What is it all based on? Now, when you sign the terms of service, you kind of agree to that. But this particular lawsuit is pertaining to people who aren't even on the platform. People who show up as an extra in a photo and didn't sign the terms of service, but all of a sudden their face data is now inserted into Instagram or Facebook's database. They've just got it sitting there to do whatever they want with at whatever point, or potentially to train their algorithms. Mm-hmm. So there's an asset that you have transmitted unknowingly onto their servers that you didn't necessarily sign up for. That's the case. Now, Instagram, Facebook, Zuckerberg, whoever, they deny it. They say, we weren't doing that. We weren't gathering the face data, as you would say, if you were potentially on the hook for $500 billion. Holy smokes. That's a lot of money, Will.
Yes, it is.
A new lawsuit accuses Instagram of collecting people's biometric data without their consent in violation of state law. Last month, Facebook, which owns Instagram, offered $650 million to settle a similar lawsuit alleging that Facebook photo tagging collected biometric data without users' consent. So they settled a similar case, for $650 million. Now, Will, $650 million is not $500 billion, just to get that out of the way. And a lot of times with these lawsuits, you go for the big number, don't you? And then you settle for something far less because you need to get the headlines, you want to apply the pressure.
Right.
Now, the way they got to this number is because under the law in Illinois, each single case of a potential violation could reward the individual up to $5,000. So they took the total number of Instagram users, whatever, 100 million potential, and then just multiplied it.
Right.
By the top level 5,000. They would never get that amount of money. It's important for us to say that. It's very unlikely that they would ever get that amount of money. Now, for Facebook's part, they had a spokesperson say that this suit was baseless and said that Instagram does not use facial recognition, which, look, I don't know the way this software operates. It appears to be very sophisticated and smart. And if it is a part of the terms of service, then you would assume it is doing it.
Right.
Which is the claim.
But they do scan your face if you ever done like a filter or anything like that.
There's
the data.
There's a scan going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's we'll see where it shakes out. It'll probably be another one of these settlements. But in the meantime, they're going to continue to deny it. It is just an enormous scale. It goes to show you just the scope of a social media platform, the reach of a social media platform. You have the potential for a $500 billion lawsuit because of the footprint, because it's huge to begin with, because you have enough users to run your multiplier against. You say 100 million users, they've all been impacted. Here's my class action. It's just a huge multiplier effect.
So if they do win, is Instagram over?
No, they don't win. They don't win. This is, you know what kind of lawyers Zuckerberg's going to bring? Yeah. For them, winning would be getting the same $650 million that the other group got. That's amazing. $650 million, Will. You can do a few things. They can cite the $500 billion, get the lawyers together in a room and say, yeah, you know what, we'll drop it, but or we'll settle and take some lesser amount. And it seems crazy to say, but $500 million for Facebook is manageable.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
500 billion, not so manageable. That's a tough day at the office, even for Facebook.